What's up, my dudes and ladies? Doing another quick video on the third G.I. Joe Adventure Team custom outfit set that I will be bringing to the DFW G.I. Joe and Action Figure Show this weekend, May the 29th through the 31st. This one is the Robot Hunter. Along in today's video, we will also be recapping the other preview sets that I've covered a couple of days ago, which is the Crop Circle Investigation set and the Biohazard Danger set. Anyway, let's go from top to bottom so that you'll know what this Robot Hunter set comes with. It comes with the helmet you see here with integrated targeting assist technology. Basically, that means that this helmet is slaved to the rifle to assist it in aiming fast-moving vehicles like airplanes or UFOs or what have you. It's based off of the Johnny Quest Para Power ray gun that was used on the episode Robot Spy. And this basically is a theoretically miniaturized man-portable version. Anyway, let's continue. It comes with a special patterned jumpsuit that is mimicking a pattern that sort of defeats the robot eye, you might say. So if you can imagine, like robots might have infrared or thermal imaging or night vision, this suit's pattern has technology weaved into it to defeat that type of robot eye. Anyway, it has a harness that I make, all nylon material with buckles, so it's fully adjustable. It comes with the Para Power rifle itself with removable fuse, and it has the nylon coiled wire that goes up to the power pack unit. And guys, I love the resin printed stuff because it looks almost like, or very much like, injection molded pieces. So from here on out, I will be using resin printed parts that I designed myself on Tinkercad. Anyway, let's get on with this list here. It comes with a belt, which is also nylon material. It matches the harness, and it has my new Adventure Team buckles with the slider. Now again, it's going to require you to supply your own figures. All of these outfits are specifically tailored to fit the 1964 to 70s and 80s G.I. Joe and Action Man bodies and all of its reproductions. And this one has got a Talking Man of Action body in it, so it has the slightly larger torso, and as you can see, it fits beautifully. It will also fit all the muscle bodies and the Action Man lifelike body. Now, one thing to keep in mind, it's best to use flocked G.I. Joe heads or custom flocked heads so that the helmet can be held in place. If you want to use painted hair G.I. Joe heads or just any custom heads that's not flocked, you might want to put in a little bit of foam in the helmet to keep it in place. It does have a adjustable elastic strap on there, so you can see it has buckles, and so it's fully adjustable. Anyway, let's get on with the recap of the other outfit sets. And here is a nice shot of all three outfits together. I'm really excited about this show. I tell you, this 3D printing thing really is a game changer for me. I would not have been able to do all of this stuff in time if I had to do all of this by hand. And what I mean by that is fabricating all of these hard goods by hand in styrene plastic would have taken forever. I don't think I would have been able to do all of this without the new 3D printing technology that exists today. It is truly rapid prototyping, and in this case, it's also how I produce the parts that I'm going to be selling. So, to recap, I did mention that the biohazard danger set will be about $180 to $185. Well, I've decided to go ahead and just across the board price each outfit at $175. This does take a little bit more time to do, but I think as a whole, I think it's gonna be okay. Anyway, I've updated this set. Previously, it had a red strap for the mask, and it now has a adjustable elastic strap in white. It was in red before, but I don't have time to dye white elastic, and since I'm not sure if it's gonna leach on anything, I just thought I'd play it safe and just go with plain white. It still looks good though, I like it. Anyway, as for the the crop circle investigation set, I'm sorry. It's early in the morning, guys, and my brain's still trying to turn on. Anyway, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but this one does come with three data cartridges, which is these 8-track tape looking things. So that is the update on that. And like I said, this one is a G.I. Joe body. There's a 1964 style G.I. Joe body in there. This is just a Real Heroes figure. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. That's something that I worked on with Kirk Bazigian and Don Levine back in the 90s. Anyway, I forgot to mention that the Robot Hunter set does come with 2 extra fuses, so you can set him up to look like he's changing fuses, because theoretically this thing puts out a lot of power, and you burn through fuses just like you burn through magazines in a conventional rifle. And one last thing that I'm adding to this are boxes. That's on the next segment. All right. I was initially just planning on putting these guys in a plain white box, but I don't know. The artist in me, I guess, just won't let that pass. Anyway, it does come with these, retro style packaging, I guess you might say. I know it isn't like your traditional familiar type of box systems that the Hasbro used back in the day, but it does harken back to the way they box vehicles, like the mobile support vehicle and the troubleshooter, where they actually use corrugated cardboard, and then they have these printed images, and they they stick it on the box. Anyway, it's fully illustrated, and what I did here is I took some photos and I used an app to turn it into something that looks like a painting. So for you guys that are a little bit sensitive about AI assisted art or AI generated art, this is not quite the cheat code that you think it is. It is my photographs, and including the background and the foreground, so nothing there was generated by AI. Only thing that the AI did is convert what I did in photo and kind of redid it in a painterly fashion that sort of mimics the way Hasbro illustrations on the vintage boxes are done. So that's what I did there. And it does have graphics both on the top and the bottom and the sides even. Well, I tell you, if you collect all of these, you are a super fan, and I thank you, and you are a hero. Anyway, the rear of the box also has the same illustration, and it has a little bit of a story about the suit. This one is I kind of made a mistake, so I hadn't had the chance to change the graphics on here, but the one you will get is fully, spell checked and everything, so don't worry about that. Anyway, it has all of the disclaimers and everything. It tells you what's in the box. Figure and boots not included. So that's the biohazard danger. And the crop circle investigation looks like that. Again, it's done in a painterly way, so it looks like it's painted. I really like this app, and I might be using that more in the future. Like I said, guys, I'm not against AI, but it has to be the seasoning in the dish and not the dish itself. So it's a good tool to make your life easier, but not to support the lazy. Believe me, I would love to do that myself, and I can, but time is a constraint. Anyway, I'm meandering on here. Here is the box for the robot hunter. Again, it's like a painted cover style. I particularly like this one. I really do. And again, it has the graphics on the side like that, and the top, and the bottom, and the back. So the difference, the front has more of a front view. It was difficult to pose them where you can see both the back and the front. So the rear has him in a pose where you can see the back. And this one does have a correct story on it. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. G.I. Joe is called upon to stop a giant rampaging robot programmed to destroy cities. Conventional weapons have no effect. Now it's up to G.I. Joe and his special para-power rifle to put an end to this robotic menace. So as you can see here, that's what the set includes and what it does not include. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for you today. I do really hope that we see each other at the show. Again, it's DFW G.I. Joe and Action Figure Show in Texas this weekend, May the 29th through the 31st. I hope to see you guys there. Again, these are limited to 4 pieces each. So again, super limited and a rare opportunity, because I do not often sell, Jesus, my voice is cracking. I do not often sell my custom sets. I'm not like Cotswold, where I can, just churn out. Greg is my hero. I don't know how he does it. He's got a lot of workers, that he's got to, hire and search, because he does do good work. But anyway, I make stuff for myself, and it's a very rare occasion that I sell anything. So for those of you who are always, oh, Rob, why don't you sell your, well, here is your opportunity to finally get a set. I pretty much just do this maybe once a year. If you're lucky, in the future, I might do it more than once a year. But like I said, I just do this for shits and giggles, guys. Anyway, I hope to see you in the show. Max Sog out.